Good morning guys, welcome to the day 3 of computer vision. Sorry, in the previous videos my voice is extremely low, so today I will try to speak loudly. So welcome to the day 3 again. Today we will look at the basic computer vision operations like how to load and display an image. After that, finding height, width and depth of an image, converting the image from BGR to gray. After that, assessing individual pixels and slicing and cropping. And the important is how to put text on an image. So most of you have noticed that this video series is not theoretical, but we are focusing more on coding part. So today I will not be teaching any theory, but we will see with the help of code how things are done. So let's start. So you already know this code. Here in the first line I have imported the necessary packages. So first we need to load and display an image. So in order to load image, let's create a variable which will hold our image. We use the IamRead function of OpenCV to read the image. Here we need to provide the path where the image is stored. In my case, my code and image are both in the same directory, so I will just type the name of the image, which is jp.png. Here I have successfully loaded the image and I saved it in variable img. Now in order to show it, I have to use the imShow function. With the help of this, I will be able to display the image. So let's try to run it. As you can see, this is the image that I have loaded using the IamRead function. So in the next step, we need to find the height, width and depth of an image. Let's create 3 variables to store height, width and depth. So first is h is for height, w is for width and h is for depth. So this .shape function return the height, width and depth of this image. So let's try to print it. The h, w and d variables hold the value of height, width and depth which will be displayed here, here and here. So let's run this. So as you can see, this is the height of the image, this is the width of the image and finally the depth of the image. Let's advance. Now we have to see how to convert image from BGR to gray. So in the last video you have noticed that higher cascade classifier accept only grayscale images, so we need to convert our images that in BGR or RGB format to grayscale. So in order to convert this, let's create a variable to store our grayscale image. We have to use cv2 function called cvt color, means convert color. It takes 2 arguments, first the image itself and second to which format we need to convert our image. In our case, we need to convert it to grayscale. Right now our image is in BGR format and we need to convert it to grayscale. So let's write BGR to gray. Now let's display our converted image. As you can see, this is our grayscale image. Now there is another thing that we can do to convert our image from BGR to gray. Instead of writing this code, if I just write 0 here, it means while reading the image, convert it into grayscale image. Let's show it. As you can see, our image is in grayscale format. Now in the next step, let's see how to assess the individual pixels of an image. So as we know, that BGR image consists of three main colors, red, green and blue, and in case of our grayscale images, it has only two values, which goes from 0 to 155. It is a binary value. So now we will try to assess the B, G and R values in our image. So for this, let's create again three variables to hold the values. First is B for blue, G for green and R is for finally red, equal to img. This is our image. Now we are giving the portion of the image. These are x and y coordinates. We are trying to find the BGR values of these individual pixels. Now let's try to display it. Now let's try to run the code. Okay, so our values are 37, 49 and 41. So with the help of this, we can assess the BGR values of any portion of the image that we want. In the next, let's see how to crop an image. So when we use .imshow function, it gives us the whole image, but what if we need to print only a particular portion of the image? So with the help of array slicing and cropping, this is possible. Let's try it. I am creating a variable ROI, which means a region of interest, or the particular portion of the image that we need to display. So let me first tell you. So this slicing and cropping image, it takes two arguments. First is the y variable and next is the x coordinate. So this is start y and start x and x. So it will form a square as we have four values, say x1, y1, x2, y2, and by using these four values we can draw square which can be cropped out of our original image. So let's do it. Let me also try to now I will be displaying both the original and the cropped image. Let's run it this. Oh, sorry. So here, as we can see, this is our original image which we read using imread function, and here we have cropped a particular portion of the image which is starting at this location and end at this. So by using this, we are able to crop only this portion of the image. So in this array slicing and cropping is very helpful when we want only a particular portion of the image. Now let's try to resize our image. So this is our original image. Now let's try to resize it. CV2 has a function .resize. With the help of this, we are able to resize our input image. So this is our image which is in this format. Now let's try to give height and width in which we need to resize it. Let's make it 300 into 300. Now let's try to show it. Oh sorry, I made a lot of error today. So as you can see, this is our original image and this is our resized image. We are able to resize it in the 300 into 300 square box. Now let's look at the final part of our program, how to put text on image. Let's look at the theory first. So in order to put text on the image, this is the code here. So let's break it into, first we need to provide the image on which we need to display the text. Second, we need to put the text that is need to be displayed. Third argument is a starting point from where we have to start putting our text. Next is the font, scale, the color in which we need to display our text, and finally the thickness of the text. So this is the code. Now let's run it. Now I am creating a copy of our input image, and here I am trying to put text on the output image. Let's try to display it now. Let's try to run it. Okay, so this is our original image and this is the text that we put onto our image that is copied from the original image using a .copy function. So .copy function actually copies our image, so it doesn't modify the original image, so that's why we need to create a copy out of it. So we need created a copy, and here using the cv2.put function we are actually able to put this text on our image. So as I've already explained, first argument is the image that we need to convert, second the text that we are trying to put on the image, third is the starting point. Here is the starting point from where we need to start putting our text. Next is the font, the thickness and the color in which we need to put our text. Here instead of this is B, this is G, this is R, and initially I have displayed the text in green color. Let's now try to display it in red color. So what I have to do is here change this value. Now the text will be displayed in red color. So as you can see, now the text is in red color. So these are the basic OpenCV functions that we can, these are the basic OpenCV operations that can be performed on the image. So if you have any questions, you can ping me. So thanks guys, thanks for watching this video.